Getting dumped is the worst. It's the worst. So how do you know when a breakup is coming your way? Well, to this we must go back to intuition. Now, I talk a lot about intuition because I think it's something that we as humans, especially women, don't listen to, which is crazy because we're the most evolved species on Earth, and yet we listen to our gut, I think, the least. Like when a dog will like growl at something, like its hair stands up, we're like, oh my God, it sees something. What does it see? Like we trust that animal more than we would trust our own gut, which is crazy. It leads us to getting killed as women, you know, get into cars we shouldn't, go home with dudes we shouldn't. I'm getting off topic. My point is, you really need to trust your gut. If you feel like something bad is on the horizon, chances are it is. But also, there's some concrete things you can look for. First and foremost is a drastic change in your communication patterns. I say all the time that you can tell a guy likes you because there is a pattern of consistent communication and an escalation of that pattern. Same is true in reverse. If the patterns are breaking down and sort of like dropping off, that's a bad sign. Another bad sign is vague statements. Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe someday that would blah, blah, blah. We all know a vague statement when we hear it because we're like, what? Or we'll ask a question, or we will make a bold statement like, I'm so glad I met you, and we'll get back an LOL, yeah. You know, something you're just like, this doesn't match. There's a lack of reciprocity here. What I'm putting out is not what I'm getting back anymore. Another big thing that guys do, and it is just the worst, is they get deliberately mean. They try to treat you so bad that you dump them. I get it because it sucks to have to dump someone. I have a video on this, how to do it right. But it is such a shitty, cowardly move. So what do you do if you can like kind of see the writing on the wall, like, and you don't want to break up with them, like you're hoping that things are going to work out? You sit them down and do this in person if you possibly can, because it's very important that you're able to read someone's body language. I have videos on body language. Well, I'll tell you as it goes on. So you want to be like, so Jamie, like, I feel like there's kind of been a shift. Like, I feel like you're sort of acting weird. No, I'm just tired. I'm just busy. If a guy touches the back of his neck, bad sign. Bad sign. It means he wants out of that interaction. Not that he's necessarily lying. Well, he is lying, but it's a bad sign. No, if they turn their head away from you, if they try to cover their face, if they put their hand over their face, these are all, they're trying to physically block you out of their personal zone. There's a ton of amazing books on body language. It is the secret to my success as a human person. What success I have. So you say, okay, well, that might be, but I just feel like things are different, and I don't know if you're still feeling the way that you were. I know how I feel, and I am still into this relationship, and I'm into you, and I'm into getting to know each other, and I just kind of want to know, like, what's going on. Like, I kind of want to check in with you. This is his chance to be honest. I'm almost going to guarantee you he's not going to be. So let's assume that he doesn't, like, come out with it. Because there might not be, like, a monster under the bed. He could just be over it. Which sucks! Like, guys, sometimes they mean what they say when they say it, but they change their mind very quickly, or something else comes along. These are whole separate issues. Then you say to him, okay, well, I just want you to know that, like, this is your chance. If you want an out, like, let's do this right now. This is your chance. It doesn't have to be something big and dramatic, but I feel like you're kind of, like, being mean to me, hoping that I'm going to break up with you, and if that's the case, you're really not the person that I thought you were, and I'm not going to make it that easy for you. Like, you need to man up, and if you want out of this relationship, like, let's do it right now. No. So if he says no, you say, okay, but I'm going to give you, like, a day to think about this, because if you are going to do this be mean to me, hope I dump you thing, I want you to know there's no possible chance we're going to be friends in the future. Like, this is going to go bad for you. I thought you were a better person than that. It's a really cowardly move, and I think we both know that I deserve better than that. So the ball's kind of in your court on how you want to act from here on out. If you really are just going through something and you just need space and time, that's fine. If there's something that's not making this relationship work anymore that you think is fixable, I want to talk about it. If you don't think that, that's okay. Just please be honest with me, because you know I deserve that. Then you go home and you fall apart, okay? But you keep this together as it is. You come across as very mature, because at the end of the day, like, if someone's going to dump you, they're going to do it. You can't force them to do it the right way, but you can at least get it out there and set the precedent of maturity and open communication and hope that they take the bait. Because if they don't, at the end of the day, that's their funeral. You are a better person. You are a good communicator. You are a solid individual. They're none of these things. And they're going to keep having crappy relationships. You, however, are going to go on and find amazing love. Why? Because you watch this YouTube channel, obviously. So, for more videos like this, subscribe and follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram at ShallonXO. And if you have a love question, submit it here and only here as a YouTube question or comment, not DMs or emails or anything like that. Because I like to answer on a keyboard so I can type more, and if it's a DM, I can only use my thumbs and I can't really say much. So please don't DM me.